Here's an idea. What if you take your classic island crafting and survival game, but layer on strategic thinking and planning? The main mechanic of this game is that time only moves when the player is taking some sort of an action. So an action might include moving, or throwing items, or shooting a gun, but if you don't move, the whole game world pauses, including the physics and the animations. So you can really take your time to make your next move count. At the same time, because time is very limited, you can track the day's progress on the top right corner. Each in-game day lasts only about 30 seconds, so you really need to make them count. And I think strategic movements can work in 2D, but for this time I wanted to give the game a 3D vibe. Mainly because I was watching Jeff Kaplan's podcast where he talked about how there's nothing as immersive as first-person shooter point of view, and I thought to myself, well, yeah, that's kinda true. So starting off, I first added chests that you can dig out for loot, trees you can break down for wood, and zombies you can kill for a better mood. So basically the basics were out of the way. And of course, you can't have a game with zombies without the ability to shoot them. And it did cause some headaches though, specifically with items that can be stacked, but can be dropped as a single item, since nobody wants to walk around collecting 50 bullets one by one. Well, that's what ended up happening anyways. So after fixing that, I built on top of this system by adding a health bar to the player, respawning, and a couple different types of guns. It honestly took me forever to get this right, but damn, it feels good to have a working inventory system where I can drag items from my inventory to a chest and vice versa. In the earlier video, you might have realized that the edges of the island were looking a little rough, a little empty. So I built this cloud system that spawns around the edges of the map and even changes color based on the time of day, which I thought looked pretty cool. Gave this lost, ominous vibe, like you're stuck on this mysterious island and there's no getting out. Then cows happened, and some other eye candy creatures such as seagulls and birds, and it's honestly crazy how much life you can add to your game by just adding some creatures that move around with basic animation. The difference is night and day. And these spiders were supposed to be chasing the player once attacked, but for some reason they would just start running like they're late for their morning class. Turns out that was a bug where they didn't know where the player was located, but don't worry, I did that fix and also added some island natives that are usually just chill, but they completely lose their shit if you try to stab them, which is honestly kinda fair. If you're a real one, you know what game inspired me for this mechanic, but you can trade with the natives to get some loot and improve your reputation. But on the other hand, if you hurt them, they will turn on you without hesitation as your reputation drops. And I improved on the system by creating these camps that they spawn around that, so you know where to find them. And of course, if you're stuck on a mysterious island, the goal is to get out of the island, and this game will involve multiple interesting escapes, but I want some of them to stay a secret, so I will only share this one where you find the boat that is damaged and you have to fix it up and leave. But it is up to you to figure out where to get all the missing pieces. Okay, I'll show you another one, just because I love how the animation turned out for this one. You can find these cell tower pieces around the island, and once you fix the cell towers, you can use them to call the helicopter. And 6 hours later it arrives, and this is what happens. The challenge of the game is you'll only have a certain number of days to get out, and there is going to be some procedural generation, so it is going to be a replayable game, sort of like a roguelike Island Escaper strategy game, I guess. And as I'm working on these escapes, I'm realizing how are people supposed to figure them out? So don't worry, I did add this hint system that tells you a little bit about the game system in the beginning of every in-game day. And yeah, this was a little demo I just worked on, and this is where things are heading. I want to push this beyond just surviving and something that really makes you think. Planning your moves, managing time, maybe even pulling those last second clutch decisions while the time is frozen, as the time only progresses when the player moves, which I think is what sets this game apart. And I am taking inspiration from strategy and turn-based games like Slay the Spire 2 here, which I've been playing a lot and enjoying, experimenting with some time-based mechanics, and possibly even adding a combat system like Slay the Spire where there's like a fight between when to attack and when to block. Possibly even some boss fights if the combat evolves the way I want it to. There's still a lot to figure out, but that's kind of what makes this process so fun, seeing how far the idea can go. I just want to share what I've been working on so far and get some people's opinions. What do you think? What should I add to this game? Do you think it's interesting that we have this mysterious island where the time only moves where you move, so you can make some maybe more strategic decisions? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.